Probably not. Okay. Still sad that we lost about 2 million calories worth of food last week. But hey, we're building it back up. 654,000 calories of berry sludge. That's useful. Even better, most likely, because we'll be able to use that for space travel. You know, plenty of that for once we finally get into space travel more extensively is the word I'm looking for. Okay. What I can probably do is once we get this all built, how do I want to extend my cooling loops? I think what I'm going to do is have this cooling loop do the steam turbines, and this cooling loop is going to be only for this right here, just cooling the exit for all this stuff, which means I'm going to need to get that over there. How's the DLC been? I've been enjoying it. It's harder to get some resources, and rocketry is I don't want to say harder to get into, but it seems like you get into it more incrementally. So there's a lot of new mechanics to it that I'm still learning. But I've definitely been enjoying it, for sure. Alright, so I don't want to do this. Has to go through into there. Overflow will go that way. Go out like that. And the liquid bridge like that. And that should be safe. And that'll go up to our cooling loop that way. And this will come from our cooling loop, which will come out this way. Maybe something like this. That should work. Start small with rocketry. It's much more accessible than an original game. I would say yes and no, because there are some resources that are more accessible in the original game. You know, like it's easier to get petroleum in the original game because it's on your starting map. In this game, you have to get through the teleporter and then start sending stuff over. So it's like it's just a different progression, I would say. It's a different timing on the progression. I don't know if that's harder or easier. It might be easier for new players since you kind of learn a lot of mechanics on your first planet before you get into things like, you know, trying to turn oil into petroleum and dealing with really hot biomes that you have to send stuff through. All you need is sugar or O2 to get started. Yeah. You assume pipes are still wonky? I mean, we still use them for cooling loops all over the place. This is probably why my game's running so slow. All these crazy pipings I got going on here. But there's a lot of, if by wonky you mean does not follow the laws of physics, then yes. But that's, you know, that's auction not included. Overflow goes this way. How am I going to do this, actually? I know, we can do this. I go like that. No, that's not what I want. I need the pipe flowing from here to go inside the liquid bridge. If I do that, that should do what I want it to do, I believe, if I copy that correctly. Main stuff goes in there. If it's already cool enough, it goes past into the bridge, and this stuff gets priority. That should be right. Okay, is that reachable? Good. All right, there we go. That should be that cooling loop. So the plan for this is this cooling loop cools our steam turbines, which goes all the way over to here. This cooling loop will be solely for cooling down this, so that it's not cooling down multiple things. We want this bath of cooling down igneous rock to be completely on its own. There really no igneous rock in here right now? Are they... What happened to all my igneous rock? Are they still... They're still eating it, aren't they? 51 tons. Let's swap over to 6 tons of sedimentary rock. Are we still sending stuff over here? Now we're sending all that iron ore. Okay. What are we feeding you guys up here? You're still eating the igneous rock in here right now? Yes, so we want to change this over to sedimentary instead of igneous. Stone hatches, where are you? Turn off igneous. Copy. Paste. Let's do only sedimentary for a while. Which we're not going to have enough of, but it's fine. I want to get this build done and fully transferred over if I can. And I want that to mean that igneous rock is sitting in here cooling. Okay. One thing I'm slightly worried about is when I'm transferring everything here over, this is going to turn off all these steam turbines for a while, and these steam turbines are doing a lot of my heavy lifting on power. So one thing I think I wanted to do was even get some more solar panels. Can I get more solar panels without getting in the way of stuff? How is there still stuff taking damage? How is ceramic getting too cold, man? Because the water in here is getting minus 1.3 C. I guess it's just freezing in there. Just too cold out here. For whatever reason. Ice, sweep it. 9. Maybe I get rid of that ice, it'll be fine. Hopefully. Okay, alright. So they're building all this stuff. What else can I work on here? Because transferring this over, we're going to want... we already have power lines able to get down into here. Large power transformers. I could put large power transformers for these guys, right? How much can these do? 4 kilowatts. So one power transformer will be able to handle both of these, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I have the thermal aqua tuners on the main grid. That's what I have. Okay. And then the power transformers just for the doors. Got it. That's not what I want. I want power. Large power transformer made of steel right here. Heavy watt wire. Do I have... Is this all doing okay as copper? Okay, apparently heavy watt wire doesn't have an issue of overheating or anything, so that's good. There. And I think I eventually had to change these wires to steel. So might as well start, yeah, conductive wire. Conductive wire does have that issue, so we will make those out of steel. There. That should be good. Oh my god, that is a giant roll of conveyor rails there. Yeah, cleaning up all this other stuff's gonna be a pain because I'm gonna have to clean up all this oil. I'm going to want to be able to dump oil on the ground for a temperature transfer medium. So let's get that there, and I should have to change all this out too. I don't want the abyssalite to be in there. I want an exit right here, because that's going to be their entrance into this area eventually. So if I do this, they'll be able to just jump out right there, which will be convenient. Currently I say they're not allowed to go in there, but I'm about to change that once we're ready to swap all this out. And even with the transport tubes, I feel like this is such a long... It's just a really long commute all the time, apparently. Does everything look good over here? I don't want to mess up anything over here again. This looks all good. Deep frozen. Deep freeze, deep freeze. Very nice. Okay, so... about ready for the cooling loop. This cooling loop again, this is going to be one that goes over to here. I did kind of want to make this bath bigger so I could transfer the heat better, or transfer the cooling from the pipe better. I don't know if a bigger volume of petroleum would be better or not, though. But we will be transferring more heat with a bigger room of conveyor rails, so hopefully that will do what we need it to do. Copy those settings to that guy. How do I have this powered over here? This same wire, okay. So this power line right here, out of steel. Go up to these guys. And honestly, I think we can just do that there. Don't need that wire there. Okay. Okay. I think I only have 1 or 2 people who can actually make these conveyor rails. That might be the reason why it's taken so long. Let me do a higher priority on these guys, so that they deliver stuff to them earlier, and then Travaldo, I think, is the one who needs to do all that creation there. Okay. Power-wise, I will want to hook up this to that wire once we bust all this open, I think, because that's how we're going to have this power getting into this loop here. But I think once the conveyor rail is done, is that when I want to try to start deconstructing all this and move it over. And that's what I'm worried I'm going to have power issues. You know what I could do? I think I could close off... I was going to say cut off part of this. Maybe what I just do is start deconstructing this stuff. It's not doing anything. I mean, it kicks on once the conveyor rails are transferring stuff, but otherwise it's not really on. Steam turbines hardly ever do anything. Yeah, they're barely turning on here, just as that stuff's transferring. So we're going to be kind of low on power once all that stuff shuts off. So how do I go about... I should set up... cooling loop has polluted water available. It does. I'll be able to add that on there pretty quickly here. God, I need like a ×9 speed or something just to speed up the construction of a lot of this stuff. Well, I guess I'm waiting on that. Let's go over to here. They finished digging this stuff out. They can't reach that entire line there, can they? Okay. Ladder out of granite. All the way across there. We'll let them reach all that. There we go. They are giving me lots of good resources, though. Let's also dig out this. They won't get stuck down there, right? I don't think so. Should be good. And we've got igneous rock over here. Dig out more resources to use. Have they ever gotten rid of the spore kids? These spore kids like will never die, it seems. Never dying spore kids and never ending zombie spores. So I'm really, really careful about not digging into all that junk. I'll make sure I just don't even chance it. All the way across to here. Okay. Do we have enough Atmos suits over here for people to get out? Looks like that's not an issue. Okay. Keep slowly getting cold there. Is this just the one place where it's the coldest? Why is it so cold right there? Why so cold, Ming? Why so cold? It's not a huge issue. I think I do want to also make it so they can get up and down over here quicker. So let me get that set up. I really wish they changed the way... I did not even mean to click on this. The notifications, I wish they wouldn't push each other out of the way so much. I'm trying to click on new printables and it just... stuff keeps going all over the place. Alright, so transportation here. Let's get a transit tube that can go up this way. So deconstruct this. Cancel. Deconstruct only buildings. Goodness gracious. Deconstruct buildings all along here. Alright, and that should allow us to get a transit tube all the way up to here. So you can get it in and out of there. Okay. I'll do transit access right there. Nope. That. And then plug that into our main power line right there. Cool. I need them to deconstruct all those ladders for that to work, but that will eventually get done. Yeah, those are, just tell me those ones are starving. That's fine. That's fine. You can starve for all I care. Okay. Thankfully, we have enough food over here for these 3 duplicants. No crazy stress, so we're looking good here. We're getting some resources over here from all these guys. I think I could dig out everything except where this liquid pipe is. And you're blocked because it's probably backed up back home, I'm guessing. Yeah. Just backed up because nobody's running that thing right now. Very cool. I never did set up a petroleum boiler or anything either. Oh, look at this. The rails are over halfway done. It's getting there. It's getting there. Is that reachable up there? I think that's reachable. Yeah, they've got the other one, so that's good. Okay. So when I'm ready to stop this thing, what I want to do is disconnect the thermo sensor and deconstruct everything. We're going to let steam into here, and that's going to be a big... Oh, that's going to be a really... That's going to be an interesting challenge. How am I going to let steam in here without everything busting up? I will just need to close off this before I do that. Yeah, I think actually the easiest way to do this is going to be... I let steam in here. If I separate off these steam turbines, open up a way to go in and out here, I think that'll be doable. Once they finish the conveyor rails, I think what I'm going to do is close off the entry this way, make it so they can come in this way, and open up this. That'll let the steam out into here. I'm going to save before I do that, just to make sure, but I think that'll allow me to move stuff around. The steam should never be hot enough to mess up any of this oil or anything. But I think it will let me make the transition pretty well. Oh, nice. Only like 3 more conveyor rails to go. Beautiful. There's a mistake on the left side on the magma blade. Is there? Missing insulation tiles. You are right. It won't mess up anything to have my memory toggles and stuff where they are, will it? Good eye. Let's do ceramic here. So it needs to be that. Yeah, if we just put the insulation there, that should fix it, right? It's just these tiles right here. Good eye. Good eye, FRD Dot. I swear you just see all this stuff. Okay, and that should be good. That should fix that. Opening this up, we'll have to open it from the other side. I want to get this obsidian out of there, though. And in order to get that, how would I get that? They can come all the way around. I have to deconstruct that or let them in this way. Cancel that. Let me set this to open. And let me just put a ladder, and I think they'll be able to reach that. You're waiting a bit. That was it working in progress or not? That was it working in progress or not? If I do that, and they open this door, let me do... just to get in here. Disconnect this for now. Then I don't have to set it to open. Oh god, why do you have to? Oh, why do you have to lag every time I'm clicking something? I hope that just didn't disconnect everything I just did. Okay, should be fine. To put this to auto for now. That should allow them to get in there. That should allow them to be able to reach that. Why is it now? Alright. Unreachable. Okay, it'll be reachable once they make this. Hopefully they'll clean that up. Okay. Are these unreachable? These are unreachable. Okay. Now they'll be reachable. Okay. So once I get this out of here, get these ceramic tiles put in place, then I'm going to shut this room off so that nothing can get out of this room. And then we're gonna make it so they have to get in through. We'll let the steam into this room, and I think that'll be okay. Is this reachable now? Still says unreachable. Maybe once this ceramic tile is done, they'll be able to reach it. Is this unreachable? No, that's just waiting for somebody to come switch it. Which, I don't know if I have anybody whose priority is switching, do I? What is it, toggling? Actually, Liam is the one who's got toggling. Okay. Is Liam allowed out of the base? He is, so he can go do that. I feel like a bunch of other people, I should let them out. That I never let them out. Not anybody who's a rancher or the chef, so that should be good. No, I haven't looked at my skills for a long time, so let's make sure exosuit wearing is on everybody who is not a rancher. Exosuit wearing, okay. You got that, Shogi. Liam does not. I never gave you any skills. Exosuit wearing. Nails, yes. Got plenty of morale for these guys. All these people who got trained, I just never did. You, I don't want to give actually because you have too many other skills. I could probably take away your digging, but for now we'll just say that's good. Still going to need to seal the 4 turbines in the middle before we let the steam out. Seal these? I don't think so, right? If I let steam in there, will that be an issue? Will they overheat if I do that? I'm gonna need to get in. I kind of think I need to deconstruct those, honestly. Okay, can they reach this now? This is now reachable. Good. I think maybe I should deconstruct these guys before I let the steam out. I honestly might have to shut all this down before I let any steam out of here. Probably be the safest thing. My main worry is running out of power when I shut all these down, because these are at least giving me some power, but I think the best thing to do will be to shut off everything for when I let the steam out. Just deconstruct these and shut it all down. Okay, good. We got that out. Good. So now we can go back to power lines. Plug back in. Did they deconstruct those power lines? Surely they did not. They did deconstruct that. I did not mean for them to get to deconstruct that. Okay. Let's make sure the automation wires are still there. Nope, they deconstructed that too, didn't they? No, okay, that's good. Alright, so they need to make that wire, and then I can fill this back in. Yeah, the best thing would probably be... I wonder if I can let this run with just these steam turbines off. I can let this run while I change all this out. Let the steam come out of here after I've gotten rid of these steam turbines, clean up the oil. That might be safe. If I just deconstruct these guys, we'll let this keep going. At least for now. It'll give me a little power from these guys and these guys. Alright, did it get that wire? Yes, it did. I feel like I'm seeing steel float right there. I feel like that might be a bug, but it looks like there's steel floating behind that mesh tile. Okay. Alright, so I just need to close off this guy with ceramic tiles. And that Blade is good. All I have to do is come in from the backside to open that up. Sweep it to check. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any sweep command going. I'm gonna assume that's a bug. Okay, so there's only, are these reachable? These are all reachable. Okay. So how do I want to change this out? How do I want to do it? Do I want to deconstruct these steam turbines and then let the steam out? I'm going to save before I do that, but I think that is what I'm going to do. We'll let them finish up these wires first. That means they'd be able to get in this way. I'm going to now say they are allowed in. Because we're going to start making that be the way to go in there. I'm really feeling sketchy about opening this up, and I just want to make sure I'm prepared for this. We're getting some decent power here. If I deconstruct these guys, the power will still be gathered by these steam turbines and these steam turbines. Oni Specialist is online now? Is that a streamer? Who's that? Okay. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct these guys. Mop this up, and then we're going to open it up. Let's do it. Let's do it! And I'm going to save right now. Save as. In case things go horribly, horribly wrong as we try to make this swap over. Oh, Mayreen is the Oni Specialist. Gotcha, nice. This guy... No, this isn't... I'm trying to save. What? Save as. There. Okay. I'm not sure if there's anything I could do to speed up the process of this build. I've already got transfer tubes down here. Or transmit tubes, whatever. I don't know why they're not... Okay, they're building that stuff now. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. We mop up all that. Why is there water in here now? Oh, there was water in that pipe. Okay. Alright, well, we definitely can mop that all up first. Same thing here. Mop up all this water. You didn't get steam in here or anything, thankfully. That's good. Although eventually there will be steam in here, so I guess it's not a huge deal, but still, it's better to be safe and mop all this up. Wow, this is going to take forever to mop all this up. There's a lot of oil on the ground, I guess. Alright, they've made everything in here. Beautiful. Looks frickin' good. Storage box to speed up this kind of build. Tubes bring bigger piles of resources to storage box than on build. Okay. The big thing I'm going to want to do is another big giant conveyor rail system. Although I'm going to be converting a lot of these rails to be down here, so... But it might be a good idea... Have some copper and iron down here, maybe will help. So let's put storage bin here for the stuff I want to put in there. That would be, it's mainly copper and iron, I think. Alright, so once I clean up these liquids, I think I'm going to be good to allow the steam to come through here. I think if I close this off, I think that might be okay to do that. Alright, so what we want to do is have storage at? Let's go 9 for metal ore. Copper and iron. I should bring some of that over and we'll be able to use that for the rails that took forever. If you're not mistaken, they're going to haul like 2,000 kilograms of storage box. Then on build, they bring like 200 kilograms. Yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why it took so long. So they're bringing it 200 kilograms at a time. Okay. Let me do priority 9 on these sweeps. Or these mops. Okay. Once they mop that up, am I gonna be good to seal this up? I think I am gonna seal this up after they mop that up, and I'm gonna open up this wall and allow them to get in and out. That will let the steam out, but it'll be separated off from here. I think that'll be good. I just want to make sure there's no loose liquids on the ground or anything. Even though, again, I'll be letting the steam out here. I want to make sure the water... Well... Yeah, just to be safe. Stuff off the ground just to be safe. There we go. Nice. Okay. And we'll need to connect these wires once I open stuff up. So where do I want to open this up? Okay, well, let's close this up and then we're going to do this. We'll close this up, do an extra save, because I've been save scumming like crazy today. Again, see if this thing is going to work, man. This. Oh, that power line is in the way, isn't it? That is actually okay if we just deconstruct that power line. I'm going to have to connect the power line over here anyway. How do I have thermal sensors on those bottom doors on the new box? This down here, yes. And yes. I have it set to not be sending a signal yet because I don't want to... Actually, I don't even want this heat here right now. I want this to be open. You know what? I don't have automation wires, do I? No, I do. I disconnected the automation wires. There we go. That's what I want. I want that to be open right now. Okay. So currently we have very hot window tiles here. But they're in a vacuum, so no heat transferring until I throw some water in here. Yeah, open the doors. That's a good point. That was a good point here. I need these to be connected. Cancel that. Okay. All right, this room should now be isolated. Save game. We're gonna let steam in here and see if everything breaks as we make the transition here. We're almost done with this build, I think. So this should all be unreachable. Unreachable. Perfect. So now if I do want this stuff to be reachable, and also to plug in the power lines, best way to do that will probably be... that. I should be able to jump from there down to there, and then I can connect that power line right there. Like that. And they are allowed in here, correct? Yes, they are. Okay, good. All right, steam is in there. Steam is pouring into this room. Doesn't look like anything's breaking. It's all steam in here, right? Was it materials? Water and steam going in here. Nothing breaking. Just water and steam. No oxygen or any other random stuff. Waiting for the inevitable chaos? God, I hope not. I had to save scum so much today. Okay. All right, that looks okay. That looks okay. So now we make the slow changeover. And what is the changeover I need to do? Oh, first of all, I need these power lines to connect right to there. So I can start pouring oil into here. That's going to be crude oil, enable auto bottle 7. Get oil on this bottom layer, and I can get rid of this tile. This oil can flow across. This is going to be the place here, and I can actually get rid of these ladders to put in the next steam turbine there. No dead dupes. Currently no. Oh, damage overheated. Yeah. 900 degrees. Steam coming in here. It's because these tiles are so hot. Can I just deconstruct that? The thermo sensor apparently is fine. It's only... Oh, what steam? Is the steam going to cool us down eventually? This should be... Say if it's above 300. Or... There. There, I do not want to add any more heat here right now. I think this temperature will slowly even out. We have to take a lot of temperature out of this window tile here. Just add more water, you think? Not sure how to get water over here quickly. Let me disable auto repair for right now. I think this will slowly equalize itself as the temperature in this equalizes. I have ice way at the top of my base. How would I even get it here? Do I just bring a chest full of ice, I guess? I guess I can do like ceramic chest of ice or something. Temp shift plates? Okay, how about that? Utilities. Temp shift plate out of what? Something that will melt or just diamond? Because there's supposed to be temp shift plates here anyway, isn't there? I think there's supposed to be one right there anyway. Oh, temp shift out of diamond, out of ice. Oh, that's a good idea too. So I needed a diamond one there anyway. Where's my ice? Brine ice. Ice. There. Do a bunch of those that will hopefully help cool that down. Sure, oxalite, why not? Yeah, so it'll give 800 kilograms, a bunch of ice there. It'll immediately melt into water, and that will slowly cool that down. I was supposed to have a temp shift plate there originally anyway. Probably 2 temp shift plates there. Another one out of diamond over here. I think I need to have 2 there. Okay, alright. Well, it didn't completely destroy everything, but it a little bit of overheating damage. We'll see if this helps equalize the temperature with some ice here. I know it's hot in here. There we go. No! Oh god. I don't want that to ever close. There, keep that. Don't give me heat right now. I do not need heat here right now. Okay. Acceptable damage. That's right. Acceptable. Once we fix this, we'll be good to start fixing everything, I think. Alright. Did the overheat damage stop? I think the ice was the right play. There we go. Thermal aqua tuner is now down to 46 degrees, 44 degrees. Perfect. Alright, so now we can enable auto repair. Enable auto repair. And enable auto repair. That should fix that issue. Alright, that should be plenty. There. We got oil across here. How much oil is on the ground here? Currently 41 kilograms. We could probably let a couple more deliveries there go. Okay, we got a big old steam room. Now, what I need to do is change up my conveyor rail setup and my heating loops. Or cooling loops, I should say. So those are the two main things I need to fix. So how do I want to do that? Let's start... I can actually bust out this entire section here. I think we're going to bust out all of this. Which means I'll need ladders to get to a lot of that, most likely. Anything on the ground, make sure it's being swept up as we go. Because this is going to make room for the giant secondary conveyor rail system, where all of this igneous rock is going to be dropping off its heat. Actually, I wonder if I can combine. Do I want to do two separate ones and then have them combine at the end, or just combine at the beginning? Probably one big giant line will be fine here, actually. So that would be something like... They fill this with iron and copper? Good, that should make this go faster. Shipping. Made of iron to start, so it's going to be here. Like that. Honestly, I might just go 2 lines. To make it be mirrored each other. I think that might be fine. I think I'll have them combine with each other at the end, though. Somehow. Good job. Glad you did it that way. Is this all unreachable builds now, though? Ladders. We probably need ladders across here to reach all this stuff. I think that might be all reachable. Okay, looks like nothing else is overheating or breaking. That's good. You are currently flooded, though. A little too much water in here. Does that mean it will not be providing power? Hopefully heat will transfer some and that'll fix that, maybe. We'll see. Oh, no! Pipes! What's happening to the pipes? Oh, man, polluted water. Why? Why did this all of a sudden break? Was it too hot for the radiant pipes? Okay. I can't fix that. There's going to be polluted water off-gassing in there now, I think. Let's go to the latest one. Okay, I need to do something with these pipes first. I think if I change them over to insulated pipes before we break this down, I think that'll be fine. I know I'm save scumming a lot today, and I apologize for that, but this is... We're working with really hot materials here. I should have dealt with cooling before I decided to let steam out. Dealt with cooling. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Let me look at the piping after I load, and we'll see if we can do that. The problem is if we started a cooling loop before I let the steam out, the thermal aqua tuners would have been in no atmosphere, which would also overheat them. But maybe I can get that done now before I break anything else down. Okay, good. It saved right before this. I can just cancel what it's currently doing. So what's happening? When I deconstructed this... Oh, you know what's happening is, yeah, these pipes right here are... This is my cooling loop. That is now getting super, super hot. Yeah, that is definitely an issue. That is definitely an issue. Yeah, I should have changed my cooling loop out. That is what's happening right now. Man. Can I... And I don't want them sitting in the pipe. We're trying to cool this up. You're right. I should have... It's these radiant liquid pipes right here, and I don't know if this if I'm gonna be able to fix this in time. I might be kind of effed here. I might have to go back to another save. To one previous to this one. Yeah, it's leaking all this stuff out. Connected to the bridge next to the aqua tuner. What's happening? Yeah, it's all coming out of the pipes. I'm gonna have to go to a previous save. We're gonna have, well, actually this polluted water is turning to steam quickly enough that maybe we're okay. If I get these swapped over... I think this polluted water leaking out of here is actually turning to steam before it's off-gassing. So we might have dodged the bullet there. Come on, turn to steam. Turn to steam. Turn to steam before you off-gas. Let me get this converted over before I change any other pipings. You said something about shorten the loop. I guess you mean connected like right. If I just do that. And then deconstruct that. So just go directly into there. Okay, I think I don't see any polluted oxygen there. I think we might have dodged that bullet there. Although this thing's broken now. Yeah, it's too hot. Okay. Okay, I need to stop this thing. Turn that off. Because I have less heat being taken out of stuff now. I need, you know what I need is I need the conveyor rail loop to not go by this. That's what's happening here. Shipping. So if I have it go there. There. Hopefully that will stop breaking that thing down. This is all... Okay, nothing else can go there anyway. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. As long as steam is over 2 kilograms, you won't need to worry about off-gas. Okay, good. So it looks like I don't have at least the steam room messed up. So that's good. Okay, let's see if I can fix the cooling loop here. Cooling loop. New cooling loop is going to be... This is going to be the new cooling loop. So how do I plug this in? We want it to go across here and then down and around here. And this is going to go back up into there is going to be the plan. So let's get that swapped over. There. And then this. And this. Okay. That'll be that cooling loop. Hey, and we actually, some of these steam turbines are actually activating. That's great. What temperature do I want this to be? I want this to be, if it's above... This one doesn't have to be super cool. This can be like 15 degrees, should be plenty. Okay. Thankfully, this is plugged into the power grid, so that will work. Okay. All right, and this cooling loop will go. We now want this to go up to over here. I swear, every 5 seconds we get some weird 8-hour reload save thing. This cooling loop needs to be transferred down to this guy. This one we want to keep super chill, because this is going to be one that's going to be cooling down our igneous rocks, so... let me for now do this. That. We'll extend this a little bit more and fill it up with more water soon, TM, but that should free up a bunch of other pipes. So I can get rid of these pipes now. And all of these pipes here. Because this aqua tuner is not going to be doing anything. Okay. So that should be that first loop taken care of, except it needs more water. We'll add that water in a bit. This loop is going to be this guy, which I want to keep. What do I have this one set up over here? I have that 0C. Yeah, we'll do a similar thing, 0C. If I had a better liquid for cooling, like super coolant, I would go even lower, but I don't think I have anything better than that right now. This loop is the one that's going to be over to there, so let me get these pipes. So this is the in, the out. So out. Actually use all that, so we can cancel the deconstruct on that. That's out and in. Let's have this not go by the other stuff over there. Not go by the super hot stuff over there. Some of this was unreachable, I think. Unreachable build right over there. Okay, that should be reachable. Okay. Whew. No, damn it. Printables. Gold, free gold. Love free gold. Got all this friggin' oil randomly here from the guys who poop out oil, which for some reason are not dead. Not sure why they're actually able to live and poop out oil. Okay. Okay, alright. Slowly fixing all this. If I can get in from this side, I do not need more oil here. It should be that. I'm going to actually need to move these steam turbines around at some point. Somehow we're still getting igneous rock occasionally in here. Where are you picking up this igneous rock from? I guess we got the power plug back in over here. What's the temperature in here? 100 degrees. And this is only sending a green signal if it's above 195, which good. That won't send any more. So we shouldn't be getting any more igneous rock for now, I think. Unless they was picking it up off the ground that was just sitting here, maybe. Okay, have I fixed? Have I fixed stuff? I think I might have fixed stuff. Let me deconstruct some more of these things that are in the way. Not all. Cancel. Buildings. Why does it keep changing the auto thing there? Okay, there. They're working on the pipage. This is now not flowing. Okay, that was just delayed. Why is this stuck in the pipes? Is it overfilled now? I feel like this is overfilled now. Okay, where's the inn? The inn is here. So if I were to do that, that'll go in, around. I love this. I loaded the save earlier, so it reset. Is that what's happening? Okay. Once these pipes are done, I'll be able to swap out where this loop is going, and then I can get rid of all this. And then we'll actually have we'll have not enough water, and then that'll fix that. And using some bridges, we'll be able to make that doable. Is that reachable? That's all reachable. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, this has been kind of a mess, but I think we're making this conversion. I was honestly a little worried about making this conversion anyway, so not surprised I'm having a mess to fix all this. But honestly, once I get the railings done and the piping done and rip stuff out, I think this room will be ready to go, honestly. Only a few more things I need to do, and this will actually be a build that works, I think. No crazy hot things going on right now. Looks like we're okay on that. Okay. Do I have igneous rock to build all these things? Let me make sure that we're not like out of any of these materials we're trying to build with. Yeah, 73 tons. Sedimentary rock we're out of because they ate it all. Oh, man. Yeah, my critters are going to start starving soon because do I have any more sedimentary rock over here that I can send? I can dig out. Any other areas I can dig out sedimentary rock? We have granite. You know what? Maybe I should start sending granite. I am going to start sending granite and feeding them granite. So I'm pretty sure there's a crap ton of granite over here. So where is that? Granite. And granite. Honestly, all this stress I'm going through to make this happen is just to feed my damn dudes, whatever they're called. Feed the damn stone hatches, man. They are just eating machines, I swear. Okay. They finished these pipes yet? Not yet. Okay, good. They are working on this. They are working on it. I'm just going to kind of ignore the critter starvation stuff. We'll start getting granite. Oh, I'm going to change this to be granite now. Granite. Copy. And soon they'll eat through all my granite. It'd be great. Just great. Okay. All right, cool. Almost done with these pipes. And how am I going to do this? The inn is here, so I'm going to want it to go in there and then do a bridge there. That. And that'll work with the two bridges there. I'll be able to just deconstruct this once we get all these pipes plugged in. probably need ladders for them to build all that, most likely. Okay. Come on, somebody deliver the igneous rock. I know we got igneous rock. Hey, the nobodies, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Deconstruct those guys. Liquid event deconstruct. Liquid event deconstruct. It's all reachable. Good. Man, what a crazy, crazy build this has been. If this thing works, I will be so happy, and we can finally work on to rocketry. Move on to rocketry. Well, after I finish this, I might need to make a transition over to slicksters for food, because I just don't know that I'm going to be able to have enough stone to feed all the stone hatches I have. Even with 2 of these magma blades providing igneous rock, who knows if that'll be enough. Probably not. Okay, so I can deconstruct this thermal aqua tuner. I can deconstruct this sensor. And then these guys there all can be deconstructed. Okay. Almost done pipes, almost done pipes. Once we do that, we'll swap this out. I can connect this pipe here. There's good. Get those done so I can finish this loop. Get the cooling loops done and we'll be looking in pretty good shape. What's the steam pressure in here? 8.4 kilograms. Okay. Now again, I'm not sure about optimal steam pressure numbers or anything, so... I don't know how much steam I should try to get in here, although I do have a bunch more water on the ground, so we'll probably have a good amount of steam pressure in here. And eventually the plan is to make a wall all the way up here, and then a ladder all the way down to get back into here. Let me start that ladder, actually. So if I want this wall to be straight up here... Well, actually, I'm not exactly sure where I want the wall to be, because I want this to be exactly... all the steam turbines perfectly spaced out. That looks right. Am I out of or nearly out of the rock that is meant for feed? Yes, I keep swapping between granite, sedimentary rock, and igneous rock. And I just keep running out of all of them. There we go. Okay, so this should be able to now disconnect that, connect that, and that should now flow. And that should get this thing started. Beautiful. Very nice. So that loop has now been transferred over. And I'm going to want these to all be insulated pipes now. Because these steam turbines are not going to be actually working. There we go. Okay, very nice. We are almost converted over here. I can now get rid of this thermal aqua tuner. Get rid of this sensor. And are you providing power to anything? You actually are providing power to these doors, so... I guess I'm going to leave a little platform just for you to sit on to give power to these guys. Although I wonder how much power. 720. You know what? I bet I could have this one provide power for all of them. Let me do that. Just so I only have to have one of these guys. 720 of 4,000. Yeah, this should be plenty to do this. That'll power all those guys. And then I can deconstruct that guy. Deconstruct those. Deconstruct those. Those. All of that. And all of that. That's part of the reason for this build, is this is going to be a steady source of igneous rock. Of course, I don't think it's going to be near enough to feed all of the stone hatches I ranch, but as long as it'll be enough to keep a sustainable population, I think I'll be okay with it. Okay, 2 pipes here I don't need. There's 2 right there. Bridge I didn't deconstruct. Okay, good. All right, that looks good. Next major thing is to get the conveyor rails done. So let me start that. And I think with conveyor rails done, all I got to do is swap over my steam turbines and I am good to go. So I think I need to move all these around now. So deconstruct that guy. What's the spacing for these? Yeah, these are not right, so I'm going to reconstruct all of those steam turbines. And I don't know if my spacing is correct. It'll have the exact number here. If I don't, that'll be sad, but I'm probably not going to let it bother me. Which means I'm going to have to get rid of ladder. I'm going to have to get in another way. Which they can get up out this way, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Are you stuck here? You are stuck here, okay. Why are you stuck here? Is it that tile right there? I think it might be that tile right there. They should be able to jump across that. Just to be sure, I'll go extra guy there. Oh god, please don't pee yourself over here. For the love of God. Somebody please dig this out. Do you not have the skill, Joshua or Gene? Nisbet's coming over here. You'll be fine, I'm sure. You'll be fine. There it is, okay. Beautiful. That fixes that. Oh, and you need to stop mopping, actually. You were mopping water, and I only wanted you to mop water, not oil. Cancel. There's still 12 kilograms. We actually want to put the crude oil on the ground. Empty. Water, we want to sweep at 9, though. Crude oil can go back on the ground. It's just the water I didn't want here. Live free, little dupe. Pee where your little heart desires. Please don't. Please don't pee where your heart desires. If your heart desires right here. Otherwise, it's fine. Okay, steam turbines. There. 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 And probably one more. So. power lines. These are all off by like 1 space. So is there one more I can fit in here if I go like this and move the space over 1? Yeah, if I move the wall over 1 space. I think that'll be good. That'll be, Maverick Rock should be fine for that. There, okay. And then I need, the next thing are the giant amounts of shipping rails here. So currently iron ore, this will be, disconnect this, this, and this. There, and then everything else will be copper. Starting from here on, this will be all copper, which I should have enough, I think. Famous last words, probably. Start with that. And what I can do now, I can deconstruct all these other ones, though, and that'll give me the iron to work with over on these guys. I'm gonna have one long exit wire out there. I don't think I even want to dump heat out. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's probably going to be fine. I think that will be fine because this is how we get in and out of this place, so I will keep that there. Okay. You want to cool the railing faster after leaving the steam box? After leaving the steam box, can run it through the oil on the floor. Run it through this oil here? We're cooling this oil. That's interesting. You don't think it'll be too hot to cool it in this, to run it through this oil? Shipping. So I think what you're saying is, come on, game, come on, man. Have the final line of these go across and through here, right? Through that oil. That'll be a little extra cooling before sending it over there. That's a cool idea. And I did not mean that in the pun sense. Come on, can I please click on printables, please? Yeah, some of these guys. Oh, what do I have this set up to? Is this maybe set to granite? Do I not to update those settings, or am I just out of granite? I might just be out of granite again. Sending granite over, right? Igneous rock on the ground. Who's this on? Do I have granite over here? 389 tons. I should be sending granite over there. Am I requesting granite? Thought I was. Yeah, granite. At 6. Granite at 7. So we should be sending granite over. We have 300-something tons. I wonder why. You know what? I bet you granite is set to a higher priority in here, isn't it? 6, 7. Let's go 4 and 5. Before exiting the steam, can also put a shutoff if you want to control what temperature it can leave. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's what is that, a shipping shutoff thing? So it'll stay in that room till it cools to the temperature we want. I like that idea a lot. So that would be a so there's a conveyor shutoff and a conveyor thermosensor. So if everything has to exit out together, say here, and then we have a thermosensor. Oh, I need to make that out of steel. Thermosensor there. That guy. Conveyor shutoff. Cancels. Just make sure it's steam. It's a great idea. Thank you for that suggestion, Mayreen. Conveyor shutoff. Steel. There, and then automation. Steel. There. Does this need power? That does need power. I guess I'll just take it off of this power line. It's fine. All right, that all reachable? Should all be reachable. Okay. And that would mean that this shipping thing I would need to have come back over to there. Okay. Whew, it's going to be a lot of copper. I think I'm going to be able to use some iron, though, because we have a bunch of extra iron on the ground now from all this stuff we deconstructed. This guy no longer needs to be here because we have the power lines there, so I can deconstruct this power transformer. Deconstruct these power lines. And deconstruct this whole ledge here now. Okay. There. They still get around over here. They can get across there, down. Yeah, they can still get around. Okay, all right. We've got about 30 minutes to complete this thing. I hope we get it done. I think we might. We might not be able to clean up everything off the ground, but I think we can at least get this all pretty much going, I think, as long as I can get all the rails done. So, shipping conveyor rails out of between iron and copper. Hopefully we'll have enough. Okay, and what we want to do is have this one join the line there, so that it has to go through the shutoff, and it won't let it out until we set it to a certain temperature of, I don't know, what do I want it to not leave here until it's down to, like 190 degrees? Or 180, 190, something like that. Send a green signal if it's below 190. Something like that. Which is, I think, the temperature we want steam turbines. And then, once it's at 190, we send it through the oil. Is that going to be too hot for the oil? I don't think so, right? Crude oil doesn't do anything until it's above, yeah, 399. So yeah, I think that works. So once it goes out, goes all the way there, and then you dump a little bit more off before going through the thermal, whatever those are called there. deconstruct all of these guys. Don't need those. Like that. Okay, I think I can deconstruct all these guys too, because we're going to be blocking off this wall here. It's going to pick up heat if you bring it back in the steam. It's going to pick back up the heat, you're right. How do I get it to go around and not pick up heat? Conveyor bridge, maybe? If I have a bridge go across, have it only have one point where it goes through there. I was thinking I'd drop a little more thing off there, but you're right, it'll be cooler there. I don't think if conveyor bridges are like liquid bridges, then I think if I do this, then we'll be okay. Maybe have a slight little pick up a little bit of heat there, but yeah, I guess I forgot that when it goes through the oil, it's actually going to be dumping even more heat off, so that is my bad. Okay. That. Connect that. Connect that. Cancel. Cancel. Do. That. That. Cancel. Snip. And I missed some over here. Cross there. Okay. I believe that looks good. Do I want to have a bridge for this to go on? I don't think I need a bridge. I think this will be fine. We'll find out if it'll be fine, I guess, as we finally run this thing. Okay, I think once this is done, I think this is about ready. Can you not reach this insulated tile? Unreachable, yeah. Okay. Let me, just so that's easier for them to get around. Yeah, just go all the way across here. See that, they can reach it all. I think this will be ready once we do this. I just got to check all my automation. How the hell did this steel get in here? What? I bet you that was a steel that I noticed in there was blocked off. Okay. All right. I think I've had to do this before. I don't want to leave steel in there to get really overheated by magma, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pick that up. Then I'm going to pick up that stuff that drops down. God, what a pain. Okay, and I do want to block off this wall, so let me, this is going to be a pain, because I want this to be a straight wall up. Can deconstruct all these steam turbines there. I want to slowly move this stuff all over, is what I want to do. You can run it through the oil on the right turbines. These turbines I don't plan on using. I actually want it just to be a big square room. I'm planning on bumping all this over is the plan. Two rail segments in the steam can build tiles over them too to prevent picking up heat. Two rail segments in the steam. I want them to be able to get into here, and I'm going to build a wall all the way up here. So I think what I'll have is that it'll be one single tile where it'll have a little bit of heat, and I think I'll be okay with that. And this will be a tile right there. and they're going to be able to get in and out right like this. Alright, so this is basically just cleanup before we start doing this thing. Basically clean up, and maybe we can test this thing out. Epic steam room. It is epic! No kappa! Don't be capping that, it's truly epic. Truly epic, no kappa. I don't need temp shift plates here. There. There. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do temp shift plates over here, did I? Nope. Utilities, temp shift plate, diamonds. There. Is that what I have over here? Yes. The cap is for putting epic and steam in the same sentence. Okay. Sure. Alright. I don't know what you're talking about. Steam is epic. It's an epic way of getting power. We move down here. They can reach all this stuff, right? Yeah, they can get it. Okay. This will be a completely epic build once it's ready to go, which it's close. We got about 25 minutes. If I can finish this in the next 25 minutes to see it in action, I'll be happy. I just don't know if I'll get it done in the next 25 minutes. Because I have to be done at 3 because I have rehearsal at 4, so. Let me mop up that, actually. Then you can have the single rail bridge to jump across the tile gap if you're closing off the right side. Oh yeah, I could bridge across that. You're right. Is that what you're talking about? I think you're talking about this right here. Conveyor bridge right there. Instead of doing this. That way we don't dump off heat anywhere except where we want to. So we have only one tile where we're in this room one more time after we've cooled it off. I think I'll be okay with one tile. Shouldn't transfer some off. Single rail bridge to jump across a tile gap if I'm closing off the right side. Oh, okay. All I need is one bridge here. Yes, gotcha. So I don't need a conveyor rail there. I need one single conveyor bridge right there. And that'll do what we want it to do. Good call. Good call. And that'll bridge off from losing any, dumping off any heat that we have, or gathering any more heat, I guess. Okay, no. Mop this. Cancel that. I want to mop the water off the ground. There we go. I think that's the water off the ground, right? Good. Okay. So we need these conveyor rails done. Once those are done, I think it'll be cleanup, but I can probably do cleanup off stream or in the background of working on other stuff. Because basically I want all this part of the room closed off, and I'm going to slowly build stuff across here to do that. To basically throw the steam into the room. I'm going to need more water in my cooling loops to fill those back up. So let me get that going while they're working on this other stuff. So cooling loop is... Get this one first. Okay, that should bring me some water over here, right? Beautiful. We'll do one loop at a time so I don't overfill anything. Currently this water is coming in at 48.50. This should be coming in at, should be getting down to 15, but... Probably need to have the loop full before it'll really do that. Okay. Keep an eye on when the loop is full. It's over here, so I'm going to disconnect it right as that's coming up to over here so I don't overfill it. Don't forget the turbine's output pipe. Oh, thank you, yes. I was going to put one more turbine in here, too. I think that means I'm going to have to get rid of this bridge. Okay. That loop looks good. Let me put those pipes in now so I don't forget. Thank you for that reminder. Oh, and I missed one here too, because I added this guy in later. Okay. Yeah, all these guys I added in later I didn't actually set up correctly. Those guys are actually... Those are pipes from the previous thing. You know what, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just need to have this one go into one of these. Not perfectly even, but... And then I need to deconstruct these three so I can get the last steam turbine in there and get the piping going on there. And that loop is filled. I think I need to get rid of that liquid bridge for the steam turbine to not mess up. So let's fill in this loop, which will be... Let's get that water out of there. Perfect. And that, and that. And steam turbine there. Power. No, no, come on. There. Liquid pipes. 2. And that leftover pipe is also in good place. Perfect. That should be good. Okay, just need to fill in this loop. Is that loop all filled? It is up to right over here. So let's go about right there. That'll probably be enough. One small gap. Come on, come on. Yeah, 2 little gaps. That'll work. That will work. Okay. Oh, wait, no, there's another small gap over here. Let's fill it in a little bit more then. Just a couple. Good. I just want to make sure this is empty because I don't want to have extra. I don't want the cooling loop to be overfilled and it gets backed up. Okay, I see 1 gap. If I see 1 gap, 2 gaps, 3 gaps, just a couple gaps I think are fine. There's another gap there. Okay. I mean, I know liquid... I think bridging onto this is supposed to keep you from having gaps, but I feel like when you have the, this kind of thing, the overflow, that sometimes leaves more gaps than you want. Or makes it not completely even number of pipings or whatever. Couple more gaps in there. Fill in the gaps. I feel like there might be a little bit more. Yeah, and that's stopping unless that's game lag. See a gap there. I think this will probably be fine. They finish the, cancel that. Nope, I can't cancel that. They need to actually build those. Okay, a couple more pipes and I think we're ready to go, man. Fill in that gap. Okay, there's a couple small tiny gaps. I want this. And now it's slightly stopping occasionally. Okay, we'll call that good. There's a gap there, that's good. Won't have issue with bridging into the loop if the AT input pipe is longer than the output before the bridge green output. I don't know what that means, sadly. Okay, what am I seeing that's taking damage over here? Oh, the aquatuner bypass input pipe. If the aquatuner input pipe is long, aquatuner bypass input pipe is longer than the output before the bridge green output pipe. Yeah, my brain can't quite follow that. Okay, if they do these last couple of pipes, I think we're ready. We are unreachable build. Ladders. What are ladders? Do I have? I have igneous rock, right? Yeah. Okay, they are building these. Yeah, we got 72 tons of igneous rock. The granite is almost out again. I hope they are still sending granite over here. Are you sending granite? $401 tons. I feel like you're not sending it. Oh, there's some. Okay. There's, I guess, a lot of junk to pick up. Honestly, you know what? I think I need to have another another suit, because they can only one guy can go dig while the other guy can't go pick up all the resources. So I honestly need another one of those. Again, that's future Rand's problem. Let me priority 9 these pipes that need to be built. And then I think I'm ready to turn things on. Let me make sure things are powered. You're powered. Okay, you're all powered. If it's above 0C, turn on. This thing will have to change. These guys will have to change. But this is just about ready. The only thing that needs to be done are these pipes, and I think, let me check the shipping. Are you unreachable? You are unreachable. Glad I checked that. That'll be reachable. Those are the only ones that didn't get done. That all looks good. Okay. Priority 9. What am I going to do with the lava from the volcano? It's going to turn into igneous rock, and all these shipping. The whole point of this giant back and forth snake thing is the lava comes out, it transfers the heat into this big steam room. Then these sweepers put it in the conveyor loaders, and as it goes through the room, it's going to be dropping its heat into the room. Heat will be eaten by the steam turbines, and it's going to go out into this bath that's being cooled down to about -5C to finish off the cooling, and that will be chill igneous rock that we can feed to our stone hatches. So it's a pretty complicated build, but if it works, we'll at least have some sort of renewable food for our stone hatches. And also, it should give us a decent amount of power. It's also a kind of a thermal power plant, or a geothermal power plant kind of thing. It's one of the more extensive builds I've done combining other people's builds. So I just need them to actually finish building these last couple things. Pipes. Yeah, these pipes. And we will be good to go. Once those are done, these pipes are done, we're going to try to turn this thing on and see if it's going to do what I want it to do, which is basically have a bunch of steam getting heat from all this magma. How am I chilling it near the end of the loop? So we have liquid cooling here. That's to keep the steam turbines at a nice chill 10 to 20 degrees. We have a conveyor shutoff recommended by Mayreen that will not let the igneous rock out until it's below 190. Once it's below 190, it'll go out through this oil that's being chilled to about 10 to 20 degrees, which will give us some extra chilling. Lag, lag, lag. And then it goes back into insulated tiles until it gets into that really cold 0.5 degree bath. I'm hoping by the time it gets over here, it's like under 80 or 70 degrees. If we've done it right, it should be decently chilled, so that when they come to pick it up to feed it to our stone hatches, it will not be, you know, 100 C or 200 C or something like that. Steam pressure is 8.1 kilograms. Okay. All right. Power lines, water. I think we might be ready. I think I'm ready to turn this thing on. Let's save. You can even lower the sensor if I want until I find that sweet spot. Oh yeah, the sensor here, so I let it get even cooler. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that we'll be tweaking, is the different temperature gauges. So, let me save, and I think I want some cleanup. What I'm going to do is do a big sweep command for all the junk that's on the ground in here. And then we're going to turn this on. It's going to take them a while to do all that, but... Here we go. Cross your fingers, everybody. Save the game. You glad you're here for this as we turn it on? So now it's just setting all the sensors, as long as I did all the automation correctly. So, this sensor I have to, if it's below 195 C, we want it to request magma. Copy those settings for here. That'll be if it's below 195 C. Ah, crap. This one's not ready. I need to... Let me pick those two things up and then rebuild this thing. And deconstruct that. This one should start going, I think. Yeah, so we got some igneous rock already. It's 900 degrees. I guess we'll see. This will be kind of our test run as we clean this lot a little bit up. Oh, it can pick up all, but it's only picking up igneous rock. So it'll pick up any igneous rock, so that's fine. Did I set this to only igneous rock? I did. Okay, good. I mean, I guess it's okay if it picks up other stuff, right? It'll chill down whatever's in there. That is an interesting idea. That'll be like a little bit of a cleanup. Let's do all for now. I just need to remember to change it back to not all. I need to cancel this until he picks this up. So this will basically chill down everything that's going in here. Good call, Mayreen. Good call. I just don't even think of these things. Automation, no. Okay. Made a mess. Who did it? Why did you... Dead, tired, snoring friend. Why are you dead, tired? Snoring friend. Because you're... Oh, you didn't get sleep. Okay. Okay, somebody's making a mess. What's happening? Why are they making a mess? Is there no power for them to get out of this thing? The hell? Oh my god. Well, they're gonna... The P should go out here. There's no O2 in some of these suits. That's fine. What is happening? Who's making a mess? Somebody apparently needs quiet or something. I don't know what's happening here. Long commutes or something. Okay, last thing I need to do is that. There's no pee on the ground in here, is there? If you pee anywhere, just don't pee in here. No more. One last call for alcohol. You can pee anywhere, but you can't pee here. Are they out of O2? They're still making a mess. Are my bathrooms messed up? I have no clean water in my... The hell? There's no power for my pump, so we currently don't have water. Why do I not have power here? Did I deconstruct something? This thing is not getting power. Just pee in the suits, it's fine. I need power here. Is there a way to... I was worried about power loss, man. Alright, are these things going to turn on to get some power? These things should start turning on as this stuff gets up here, right? This is a bunch of hot stuff. What's the... It's 180 degrees. These things should start kicking on, maybe? Oh, it's going to take a while for that to heat up. Okay. I have lots of water. Where's this water going? This water is feeding my sleet wheat. I think I have a priority issue with... Well, no, they were just using the water up. I'm so confused. Why this is not getting the priority of water or the priority of power right now. Can I quickly... This seems like a horrible idea. But to jumpstart this... Come on, game. Come on. These frickin' lags, man. I got 5 minutes and I gotta go, game. Give me a break with these lag things. If I do this... There we go. That's gonna pump some water. Probably gonna shut off some power to some other things for just a bit. I know, frickin' making a mess everywhere. Okay, toilets are starting to get water. I think I have this split too many different directions right now. Okay, that water pump's going. Yeah, this clean water I have going too many different directions. I've not had this issue. I never had this issue of the water, of the pump just turning off, though. Okay, let me plug this back in before I forget. Okay, hopefully once this starts going, we'll get some power. Okay, we got some steam turbines going. Okay, that's good. Okay, all I gotta do... Ceramic tile here. Open this. And I think... This is going. We just need power. Power's now the issue. Oh no, I messed this up. I didn't put the insulated tiles here. I missed 2 insulated tiles. Do it, quick. It's gonna be dumping lava in here. Stop requesting for now. Nope, below. Okay, it's fine. Just gonna dump it there for a bit. It just melted some gold. Nothing turned bad. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I did that wrong. Why is that wrong? That is way more magma there. Did I do the wrong tile? I did the wrong tile. I was supposed to do 1 tile down. Load. Damn it. Oh, man. One last save scum to end the stream. If you make a closed loop with sieve, then you wouldn't need to pump anything to the toilets. Yeah. That's a project for future Rand because I don't have time. I literally have 3 minutes until I gotta go because I got a rehearsal in an hour. So I have to finish this last little bit and then I gotta call it. I swear, every little tiny thing. Deconstructed the wrong tile there. Ugh. Hopefully it saved it after I got that water situation fixed. Well, I guess the good thing is they are peeing in their suits rather than peeing all over the floor. So, you know, we gotta go in the suit. Because our bathrooms are overflowing or underflowing. Whichever. Come on, game. Come on. Stinky suits, you know? Better than peeing on the floor. Okay. So I think this was before I fixed this issue, which was to do this. Right? Because you currently have no water. Okay, so there's that. That should go. That's picking up that stuff. So I need to fix. Let's see here. Ceramic tiles. There. There. And there. Priority 9 on all 3 of those. And then I should deconstruct that, and that should be the right thing there. Yeah, because power is currently my issue. We're just not creating enough power. I know. You're all unreachable toilet. Oh, it's just an unusable toilet right now. I know. You're making a mess. I know. Sadly, bad time for you, Amibola. All right, I'll see you for some salty FTL tomorrow. Sounds good. Scum to fix the dupes making a mess, or to fix the volcano? It was the volcano that I saved Scummed for, because I'm pretty sure it was about to go really bad. Because I messed up this. I messed up the magma blade. The magma blade messing up was going to cause a huge issue. I don't know that I could have fixed that. But if I get this... Alright, our toilet's filled. Toilets are filled, so let's plug back in our wires. And hopefully we're starting to get enough power for everything. Turbines are starting to turn on. That will help. Okay, last thing, and we gotta call it a GG cookie time. We do that. Save as. And this should be everything working. And next time we play, which will be Thursday, we'll be able to see if this is all working. I'll probably check it off stream at some point if I have time. But we have a bunch of steam turbines starting to give us power, so that should help solve the power issue that was just being caused there earlier. Let's look at the temperature. What is this stuff coming out of here? Wow, it's getting down to 130 something. Although a lot of that's not the igneous rock that was really super hot. Look at that. What is it coming out at? 17 degrees. Sandstone. Where's some igneous rock? I want to see how cool the igneous rock gets. There's a bunch of other random materials, right? Oh, I saw some igneous. 147. Okay, that's pretty good. Temperature-wise. Who's scalding? Okay, you. Yeah, it's fine. We're deconstructing these guys. Make an alarm for your toilet. A sensor for the pipes are ever empty. These are all good suggestions. I can't do any of it right now because I don't have time. Okay. Can you guys... Priority 9. Remind me on Thursday. Remind me on Thursday. Not enough time, man. Not enough time. Come on. Deconstruct these things. This is requesting the heat. This is going to help with our heat over here, too. Look at all these steam turbines going. That's awesome. That is a lot of power. Okay, that should be the magma blade done correctly. Those two things. All right. Do we have igneous rock? Beautiful. It's doing its thing, man. All right, we'll watch one cycle of this, and then we got to call it a day. The igneous rock comes out at about 1200 degrees. We'll see how chill it gets once it gets up to there. Previously, it was getting down to about... Only it was like 200 something. Something like that. But this looks pretty darn good to me, man. Look at this. Fully active steam turbines. This is what I was not liking about our previous build. Our steam turbines were not generating that much power. This is so much better. So much better. While we're waiting for those, I will fill in a couple tiles here. Push all the steam into here. Oh man, GG cookie time. I'll celebrate the end of this crazy build as we watch. Just see what the temperature of this igneous rock comes through. Really cool build. I'm liking this a lot. Down to 430 degrees from the 1200 it started at. At which it started. We can tweak temperatures and stuff as we need. It's currently not letting through igneous rock because it's too hot. It's about 200 degrees. Okay. So how that's going to work is it's all this stuff is going to back up, waiting for these steam turbines working at full capacity. This is so much power. Oh my god. Until it gets down to, what did we put it at, 190? Okay. So it'll take a while for these steam turbines to get through here. Hopefully, temperature-wise, our cooling loop is going to be doing okay. Honestly, running the stuff through the cooling loop, I'm a little worried about heat. But this thermo sensor is going to help a lot. All right, well, that works. We're going to have a lot of stuff sitting in storage here. I might have to tweak some of the settings on the temperature, but let's call that a good build. Without the shutoff, a lot of power would be wasted. Yes, thank you so much for that shutoff. That was a really good suggestion. It'd waste a lot of power, and we'd also have hotter stuff coming out than I would want it to. Thursday we'll be playing this again, my friends, and we can maybe tweak with some settings and maybe play with some of this, but that is a lot of power generation, and hopefully that'll fix a lot of issues we've had. I don't know how much igneous rock this will be making for our stone hatches, but we can mess with that some more. So thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good time. If anybody new to the stream, if you had fun, hope you get to follow. Like I said, we'll play some more Auction Not Included on Thursday. Tomorrow we'll play some FTL, but I gotta get going because I do have a rehearsal in about 50 minutes. So y'all rock, have a great rest of the night. Peace out, happy gaming, enjoy the sea shanty. I will see you all tomorrow. Later, my friends.